congratulations on everything. I mean, what a whirlwind it's been. Burning Cane, you're being honored here today, working with Ava. Just speak to us a little bit about how this all came about. And you're from New Orleans. Speak to us about how this all came about.
So Burning Cane was a film that I made in my junior year of high school about the Southern Baptist Church and my upbringing, and really kind of having a commentary on a lot of the hypocrisies and fallacies that I recognized in my upbringing. And I made that script, I wrote that script, and pretty much tasked all my best friends to be my crew. We were raising money through a very, very grassroots sort of operation. You know, I was working at a beignet stand. We had an Indiegogo account running, all my savings, money from my family, my producers' families. Then we got Wendell on board. That changed the entire sphere for us. We thought that, oh snap, someone might actually see this. And then from that point on, you know, it was just, the edit took about a year time. Submitted the film, tried to separate from it, to not think about it, because you never know, one, if anyone's going to see it, let alone resonate with people. Then it got into Tribeca, and then honestly, life changed from then. Like, it's been completely surreal, and I feel nothing but fortunate, really.
I loved it. I watched it on Netflix. How did Ava get involved in you working under the Array brand?
So that was interesting. So Array was the most interested distributor after the festival, and when I did some more digging into what Array was and what their mission was, I just felt like it seemed like just like a one-to-one sort of joining. One, they're dedicated to promoting the work of women and filmmakers of all creed, color, anybody, and they are a very, very grassroots distributor that puts you on the ground with audiences. Like, I went to Spelman, went to the National Museum of African American History to speak and show the film, had incredibly formative conversations with those students, and when I spoke to Ava about that, when we first had the call, I was at an NYU library. She called me, she was like, yo, Phillip, it's Ava DuVernay. I was like, oh, step out, talk to her. She's like, what's your intention with the film? How do you want the film to really be brought to the world? And I told her that I wanted us to really just have an objective conversation within our community about religion and its role. I wanted to go to HBCUs, and she made that happen, you know. So, I mean, Ava's dope, so nothing but gratitude for her.
You're dope. We're here at the Independent Film Spirit Awards. Tell me who or what along your journey has helped to uplift your spirit?
Honestly, my family and my best friends. You know, I feel like it's been a real sort of whirlwind, everything. I feel, like I said, again, you know, super grateful, but I feel like in terms of the people who I think kind of keep me grounded, tell me, you know, when I might be moving out of whack, just honestly give me the real 100% of the time. You know, it's my mom, my family, and my friends, who are also, because of how a part of the film, yeah, so, yeah.
I love what you're doing. Congratulations on everything. You deserve it all. Yes, thank you. Congratulations on Burning Cane being awarded today. I spoke with Phillip, and he talked about how when you came on board that he was like, okay, it really can probably be seen now because Wendell's a part of it. Tell me why you wanted to get involved in his project.
First of all, young artists from my hometown, from my actual school, New Orleans Center for Creative Arts. I wanted to, you know, give back to a young artist and help mentor him. I must confess that I thought it was going to be a short film, right? A little short film for this high school student, and then he sent the script, and I realized, oh my God, this is a feature, and we're going to shoot it in a couple of days. And I couldn't back out then, you know. So that's when I got involved, you know.
Obviously, it superseded your expectation because you thought it was going to be a short film, but are you proud that are you excited that you got on board with this project?
Absolutely. You know, what I tell actors all the time, you know, that's my opinion. I said, you know, the size of a project or the business size of a project should not interfere with your relationship with your work. No matter what you do, there should be a special relationship, and do the best quality work that you can do, because you never know what'll happen. And this is a perfect example of that. Something that, you know, was just considered a student film is now, you know, getting accolades around the world. So you never know.
You not only star in it, but you're also behind the scenes as a producer on this project.
Yeah, to help get it out there. You know, people always say, do you want to direct? I said, no, I wanted to produce first. I produced on Broadway. I won a Tony Award for a play in 2012. Was it 12? Yes, Clyburn Park. And so I want to do television and film as well, and this is one of my first film projects.
Beautiful job. We're here at the Independent Film Spirit Awards, all about spirit, honoring those independent films that, you know, are the heart and soul of the industry. Speak to what or who helps to keep your spirit up along your journey.
Wow. The greatest relationship you'll ever have is the relationship you have with your work. So when in doubt, I always just do more work. I read more, I study more, I look at actors and directors' work that I admire. I go to museums. That's the thing that feeds and fuels my spirit. You know, employment doesn't define you as an artist. Art does. And so the thing that keeps my spirit up is beautiful art. I've been looking at the art of Horace Pippin lately. And I think of this man and all that he had gone through, and he was in World War II and coming back as an African American, fighting the Double V campaign, victory abroad, looking for victory at home, and injured in the war, Purple Heart, and then finding his voice in visual art. And to see his pieces are inspiring. So for me right now, and so I always turn to art.
Well, what can we expect to see from you next? I love your other movie on Netflix with Journey Smollett. Beautiful film. Are you going to be doing more directing, producing coming up in the near future?
Yes, I'm producing a movie now called Billy. I'm trying to get the financing together for that. I have two films here today, Clemency, which I'm hoping it'll win, and I'm really hoping that Alfre Woodard wins tonight. Her performance in that is stellar. So I say that as an answer to what's next for you, because the movie is just starting its run. So between that and Burning Cane and all, it's
well, congratulations on everything. Well done. Thank you so much.
Where is the buzz? You said was mine.
Where is the buzz?